Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruel, or you could call me Victor. And if you're here for the first time, do consider subscribing because I'll be coming up with greater and greater content every week. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'd like all of you to be part of it. So yeah, do consider subscribing. Today I'm going to show you how to deploy a React application made with Vite to Firebase. This is a little bit different from when you're using Create React app. Yeah, and I'm going to show you those differences. So let's go. I'm going to go to my documents, open a folder called YouTube, then create a new folder. I'm going to call it Vite or Vite. It's actually a French word meaning fast. Then I'm going to open up a terminal. I'm going to use git bash for this. I'm going to open it within the current directory. Then to start React Vite application, you type in npm npx create Vite at latest. Okay, npx create Vite at latest. Then it's going to ask you for the project name, so give it any project name. Do consider there are restrictions, so it does not allow capital letters, so I'm going to use lowercase letters. I'm going to call it my project. I'm going to use React, then select. I'm also going to use JavaScript for this one. Just like that, it's ready. So let's check if it's there. It's been created. I'm going to type in ls. See that has been created. So ls, there it is. I'm going to clear terminal by pressing Ctrl L, cd into the project directory, like that. Then to open up your text editor, so you can open a VS Code by typing code dot like that. So VS Code is open. I'm going to expand it for you and allow, yeah. So these are your files, your folders. Vite creates all of this for you, all of the boilerplate for you. So open up terminal by pressing Ctrl tilde. And within terminal, we need to install all the dependencies. We go on by typing in npm install, or in short you could say npm I, and click enter. So these dependencies are specified within the package.json file. You can open up and see they're here. So npm I is going to install all of them, and it's going to create a folder called node modules, that stores these dependencies. It's also going to create another file known as package.lock.json within the project directory. Now all the dependencies are installed. Now we need to start our Vite application. So clear terminal, Ctrl L, then type in npm run dev. So as you can see, our project has started on localhost 5174. To open it on the browser, just click O on your keyboard, and they should open it up on your default browser. In my case, it is Edge, and this is this is how a Vite React application looks like out of the box. So it comes with the Vite logo, the spinning React logo, and it also comes comes with the counter. You can click it, play around with it. Yeah, very basic, very clean too. Now we're going to deploy this to Firebase, and to start Firebase you just need a Google account, nothing else. So go on to firebase.google.com. Yeah, close that. Then you should log in with your Google account. That's all you need. It's fresh. Firebase is very powerful tool you can use to as a mock backend to power your applications. So go to console. Then here we need to create a new project that is going to host, or is actually going to have your Firebase. So you can see I have a couple of projects: Instagram clone, I have my Gmail clone, I also have LinkedIn clone. I'll have the link in the description for you guys to check it out. I also have a video showing a demo of my Instagram clone. I'll also have it in the description below. So click add project. Here you give your project a name. In my case it is going to be Vite. Vite deploy. YouTube. Then click create. So allow Google Analytics. It does not affect your app in any way, so it's recommended to just click continue. Then here you need just choose the default count. Yeah, then click create project. So this is going to take a while, so be patient. And done. So once that is done, we'll see that project has been created. Then click the button. So this should open up your project. There you see you can get started with your app. So you can have an iOS application. It also allows you to have one for Android, also web, Unity stuff, and Flutter is also supported. Here you can configure some tools that are going to be helpful that you need for your project. You can scroll down so as you can see. So here we have authentication, Firestore. You could go to the sidebar and go to build. So to see all the tools that Firebase gives you, all of them, you could check them out. In case you want to set up Firestore, have fun with it, but not today. So what you want to do is go to that cog icon there, click it, and go to project settings. Now here scroll down, and we're going to create a web app, so click that icon. Then here you're supposed to give your app a nickname. So I'm just going to give it the same name as my project name. It's not necessary, but yeah, be creative. So Vite deploy OIC, then click that, ensure that is checked so that we're able to deploy to host our application on Firebase. So allow Firebase hosting. It's going to set that up for us. Then create app. So that is done very well. So first you're supposed to run this command inside your project directory to install Firebase. Then it also gives you this code, the whole of this code. You see it? This will enable you to link your application to Firebase. So it's very important. Okay? So I'm going to copy that and install it. Go to this. I'm going to open up another terminal. Okay, I'm going to click Ctrl Shift tilde. It's going to open up another terminal and paste it in. Click enter. So it's going to install Firebase to our application. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click next. Then you need to do Firebase CLI. So install this globally. I already have it. So ensure you install this. It's going to be very important. It's going to be useful, to help you, deploy your application. So it's going to ask you to log in, init, and this. Don't worry about this. We'll get back to it. So when you scroll down, you should see your app over there. Your web app. So here you see the nickname you gave it. You can modify it if you want to, but I'll not leave it like that. Then here it gives you very basic code. You already run this command. Now this is what we want, this entire code. This will enable, again I repeat, I'm going to copy it. This will connect your React Vite application to Firebase. Okay, so I'm just going to copy it. So what you want to come and do is go into your project directory and create a file called firebase.js, like that. Then paste in the code that we copied from our project. Yeah, and that's it. Then we want to open a terminal again. So you first have to log into Firebase. So using the CLI, Firebase CLI, just type in Firebase login, click enter. So this should redirect you to to a browser. Our web page is going to ask you to log in. So as you can see, I'm already logged in there. I actually want to make this bigger, so I'm going to increase the size of the terminal. Also, I'm going to try to zoom in so that everyone at home can see this. You see how we type in Firebase init. This is going to initialize Firebase in our project. Yeah, you ready? Proceed. Click Y. Sure you're ready to proceed. So you can do it through this, giving you some instructions how to navigate through the Firebase CLI, using space, and when to use them. So here I'm going to use the up and down arrow keys to select the service I want from them, and I'm going to select hosting. Don't use setup with Google Action. You could if you want to, but we need the configure files for Firebase hosting. So we can click space and enter. Then here we're going to be asked whether you want to use an existing project or need to create a new project. So we already created a project, so I'm going to be using an existing one. So I'm going to go down to the Vite deploy YouTube that we just made. So here's where the difference comes in. What do you want as your public directory? With Create React App, it is build, but with Vite, here is where you have to specify and write dist. It is dist. Okay, ensure you write dist. I stress, you must write dist. If you don't write dist, with Vite it will not work. So configure as a single page app. So I'm going to click yes. GitHub, I'm going to say no for that. So you should be done. You should see this message showing that you're done. You could update. It says there's an update available by running this command, but I'm not going to do that right now, maybe later. I'm going to close the terminal. Then there are some files which have been generated for us here. You can see it's the dist folder, which has the index.html. Also, we also have the .firebase.rc file which has been generated. It looks like that. But most importantly is the firebase.json file. This is where you need to create a little bit modifications to make all of this work. Okay. So see this is a JSON syntax. So within hosting, after rewrite, after this closing square bracket, write, put in double quotes and write pre-deploy, colon, square brackets, double quotes, and say npm run build. Okay, so pre-deploy, what is basically saying, like, before we deploy the application to Firebase is going to run npm build. Okay, so I'm going to reopen the terminal. I'm going to clear the terminal by saying Ctrl L again. So to deploy, type in Firebase deploy, and this should start up your deploy. all the processes are going to run. So this should be quick because the Vite application was very small. You can see it ran the build. Now it's hosting. There we go. We get the before we continue, I just want to confirm that it ran the build over here. You see, said building for production. That means the command we wrote in the pre-deploy ran first, then afterwards it came and started the hosting process, as you can see here. So it ran the hosting over here. Yeah, all the processes here. Then it says, gives a nice message saying deploy complete, and then afterwards it gives you a link to your project console, and it gives you the hosting URL for your project. So if you go to this URL, you should see a running website, a running application of your project that is running on the internet. Okay, no longer on your local machine, but on the internet. So I'm going to control click on this link, then open. It's going to open up in your browser, and there we go. Voila, there is our deployed project running on the internet. This is the URL just to prove it's not on my machine. Yeah, it's no longer on my machine, so it's running on the internet again. Well, this one is our local one. You see, it's localhost 5173. But this one is the one we hosted. You could go to Firebase, to your project, and then go to build and click on hosting. So when you go here, you should see the paths, the URL paths for your hosted website. Yeah, voila. Now mission is accomplished. So thank you guys for watching. You consider subscribing, share, and like. Also comment down below on any problems you might face so we can grow together. Thank you. See you guys on the next one.